Okay. We are having now the set another data structure, right? So here, how do we use that set? We are going to see now today. Okay. Now, how do you create a set, right? So here that we are creating the set with right. We are creating the set with the curly bracket, right? Right. So we are creating that set with the curly bracket is important here. If you are having that curly bracket, then we have to give now that object or element in the sequence, right? One by one we have to give now, right? Here actually in that dictionary, we are having now that within the curly bracket, then we have to give now the key and value pair, right? If you are giving now that each and every element with separated by comma, now it will take it as set, right? The last class we discussed that one, right? And also the set can have heterogeneous data type, right? So here we are having integer, here we are having float, and then we are having a string. So we can have now the heterogeneous type also is possible, right? Here next we are having a repeated element. Here you see this one. We are having now that elements are 3, 2, 1, 2, right? So the 2 is repetition, but it will take only the single element for that one, 3 to 1, right? So this is it will take now, right? So here I will show that an example and I will execute that one as here. If anybody is having doubts, then you can open, unmute, and you have to talk with me, right? Okay, the ideal is not yet open. So here we are having now, this is the each one, it will give one unique element. And here so that one here, if you are having now that b is an object, right? So b is an reference is going to have object. The object here we are having now 3, 2, then we are having 3 comma 2 comma 3 3 1 comma 2, right? So 2 is repetition, but it won't take that repetitive elements, right? So it will take only one element. You see that one, if you are printing now, so it will print now that 1 2 3, right? So here we are having now in the different order also, right? 1 2 3. Here we are taking this as 1 2 3. Suppose we are having now that another object with the same one, it may take in another form. So here we are having now 3 3 comma 2 comma 1 2, right? Comma 4, then comma once again 3. We are creating that object. So here with the type of C, type is we are having now that one type as set, right? So this is set type. Then we are printing that one, what are the elements are available here now, 1 2 3 4, right? So these are the elements. So here we are having the 2 3 and 2 are repetition, but it won't take. So these are all the elements, right? Then here we are having now that this is the number of elements here. So we want to print that each and every element, then we can have now for same one, we can have now for I in C, right? Then we are having colon and print C, print with open bracket C, right? Open bracket C. Now here you see this one, in what order we are printing. So that one is actually for I in C. So we are taking that one as then every time we are having this set only, right? C equal to I in C. So that there is no index is not possible now. Here the so what, then it is printing the total element, right? So here we are having now, then for that one we are having a set, right? Okay, we'll see. right? Then here we are having within that one we should not have this one, right? So that one is here we are having now that element, right? So here we are having now a list. So this list is not possible here. So here we are having unhashable type list. So that this is cannot be hashable. So that set is won't allow a list object into that one, right? So here we are having set, this set with set also is not possible, right? So here we within that one we are having now this is another set, right? So that is we are having now is not possible. So uncashable type set. Set is unhashable. Unhashable means that we are having now this actually in the hash table it will place the data. So this is cannot be hashing. So what then it won't allow that one, right? Here we are creating that empty set, right? So for that you have this is not possible, right? So that is a D with curly bracket and curly bracket. So if you are creating this one, the D is actually dictionary. The D is dictionary. So here we are having now a function called set with open bracket and close bracket. It will create a empty set, right? So here we are having now the class is set. Then you don't have any object. So the T is empty, right? If you are using this one, then it will give now type T is dictionary. So you have to be take care. Right. Now we are having now the set with that list, right? So here we are having now this is the iterable object. So here we are having now this is the one you are having a list. So this is the iterable object, then it will get now the iteration. So here D equal to I'll copy that one and I will put it now. Sorry, I will put it now. Whether it's not possible. Okay. Here T equal to, right? So we are having now that one as T equal to one object. So we are having now that one as T equal to, so we can have now that function name, right? So set with, we are having now within that one we can have another list. So here we are having now the list of element 1, 2, 3 as a list of element. Then the list of element, the one single list of element we are giving now, then it will take now individual element. It is iterable, so it will take now, right? So here we are having now that D is a set and set with single element. Right, so here we are having now 1, 2, 3 as element, right? So that is we are having now that one as, and also we can have now, right? We can have now that element. So we are creating a list. With L1 as a list where we are having now the set of elements, right? So 2, 4, 6, 8, and once again we are having that 8. We are having this element list, right? Now from the list I am creating one set. S equal to set of, then we have to place that list, right? Now we are creating a set, right? Now you print the set what you are having now. So here you see this one. Here there is no random order, right? So here it will take 8 as first element. Then here we are having 2, then 4, then 6. So this is actually in random order, right? So that is we are having now. So once again I am creating that another set S1 equal to set. Then I'm giving now L1. Right? Now you print that S1. Right? So in that in some order it will take, right? So this we can't tell what order it is, right? Then if you are creating a list, whether it is possible that creating a list, right? So L1 L2 equal to, right? L2 equal to list of from the set, right? So this is possible. We'll see S1, right? So we are having now that L2. Right? Now we can call the sorted, right? So L2 dot sort. We are having now the sorting, right? Now we print that L2. So we can have now in the sorted order, we can create a list, right? So here we can have now from list to set, we can modify, right? So that is here we are creating a list with repeated object. right? Then we are having now that the list is converted into set. Then we are having the set of element in the random order. Now that's from the set I'm creating a list. Then the list is having that only element, set of element, right? So what random order we are having, in that order it is creating. Now I want to have that sorted list, then we can have that once again call the function sort. Then here we are having a function we are having now. So the sort is the function, then it will use that array and it will sorted, and we are getting now that sorted list. Hello students, if you are having any doubts, shall I continue now? Abhinav?
So no doubt, sir.
Okay, I'll continue now. Right. Now here, how do you access that set, right? So here we are having now that a set is 1, 2, 3. Then here we are having now that we can have the set in the random order. So we can have now set, then we are having that this is we are having now that heterogeneous type, that also possible now. Then we can have now this slice is not possible here because this is actually we can't use that index. Slicing is not possible, right? Then here we are having now how do you get a element, right? So here we are having now this is a number, so we can get the total element, right? Then if this is the total element we can print now. So this is the total element we can have now, it will print now, right? So that is we can have now. It will print the total element, right? Now I want to remove one particular element, right? So I have to give now discard with 3. So we are having a function called dot discard. So somebody is joining, right? Admit. Okay. Right. Here we are discarding that the element 3, right? So this element is discarding now. We can discard that element, right? So I'm going to discard that particular element. Then I have to call the function called discard with the corresponding element. Then it will remove that element. So that 3 is removed. Right? So that 3 is we are having now removed, that one has been removed, right? And also we can have now remove, right? Remove that item. Here we are having this 5. Then another way is we are having remove, right? The difference between the discard and remove, that one that we already discussed. Then once again I will tell that one, right? So here the remove is raising error. If suppose the object is not there, the element is not there, then it will give now error. But discard, if the element is not there, it won't tell anything. If it is there, it will delete. Otherwise, it will ignore that one, right? So that is we are having now. So we are having now the element 7 is not there within that list or within the set, but we are calling the function discard. Then it won't tell anything. Just we are having now as it is, right? If you are giving that remove, then it will tell now that error, that object is not there. So key error is there. Like we can have now. Then we want to that pop the function, right? So pop is as like that stack we are popping. Here the random element is popping now, right? Which element is pop, then we can see that one, right? So the pop, if you are calling that pop, then it will show which element is popped out. Then after popping out, then we are having the next once again, then we are pop, then it will take another element, right? Then after popping out, then if you are printing now, then that element is, will show that one. In the ideally, we'll see that one, right? So here we are having now that this is one S1 is, we are having now that S1, S1, right? S1 is a set, right? Now I am removing that 6, right? So here we are having now S1, then I popping one element, right? What element we popped, we'll see. S1 dot pop. So what element we are popping out? So 8 is popped out, right? So the element is 8 is popped out. Then once again I print that one, popped out and remove it from here. So that element 8 is removed, right? Then once again, then I calling that pop. I'm calling that pop. Then what is happening? So second, the element 2 is popped out, right? Then I print popped out and it is removed from that one, right? So that is. So you are calling that it once again, then we are pop. Right? So we are popping that element. So 4, right? Then I want to push that one, S1 dot push, whether it's possible, we'll see. Number 7, right? Set object has no attribute, push, right? So we can't push that element, right? So we'll see that. They are popping out, right? Push is not there in that set, right? So we are having now total set is clear, right? So set actually that reference is available with the empty set, right? You are clearing. Clearing means all elements are clear, right? If you are having tell with that number, then it will delete the total type, right? So that difference returns. So here now we are having now S1 dot clear. So clear means that all elements are removed, right? Clear is a function where it will remove that all element, but S1 is retained. S1 is we are having now empty set. So we are having a set. So it's not showing that curly bracket and close bracket. Set, one set is there, but it is empty, right? So that is we are having a clear, right? I am putting now the tell with S1. So the total reference is deleted now, right? S1 is not referenced. Nothing is there. So it will tell you. So you have to be take care about that, and then we see. Very few are there. Right? Sorry, get sure. Right here for adding that element, right? So we can have now update that one, right? So here we are having now this one as the indexing is not possible, right? So this is actually Python set is mutable, right? But we are having now that cannot use indices, right? Indexing is not possible, right? So here I told you that one. Then we are having that element. The element is having that random order, so the indexing is not possible. So we are having now. So how do you get that element, right? So you have to set is converted into list, and we can take it now, right? So we want to add one element, then we can use the function called add, then followed by 3 points. So instead of that push is not there, then we can add one element, right? So the currently now S is nothing, right? So we are having creating one empty set. Creating one empty set is just you have to call the function with open bracket and close bracket. It is creating an empty set. Then in that empty set, I am going to add one element, add 4, right? So I'm adding, then S1, then once again, then I am going to add that one, add 7, right? Then you already 7 is there. I'm going to add once again 7, right? Then it will take, and but it won't list out, right? So here we are having now 2 elements. So S1 is actually 4 and 7 only. S1 is 4 and 7 only. We can add that each and every element on the set. Add each and every element on the set now, right? Now here we are having now add, we can do now, then we can update, right? So here we can have now here we are having that more single element is we are using that add, right? Then if you are having one list and another set, right, then we can have now that update. So this is actually whatever that already element, then the remaining elements are added with. If already is there, then it won't ignore that particular element, right? So that is here we see that one now in our cases, right? We are having 4 and 7 already is there, right? Now I am updating S1 dot update with a list, right? So I am updating the list with, right? So here I am updating the list with 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 also, right? I'm putting now. Okay, one list is updated, right? Now we can see that one. So we are having now that random order, we are having 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 is there, right? So that one is here 4 and 7 already is there, but here we are having that the same element we are having now. Then we are having now the updated, right? So we can update then whenever we need to have that update, then we can update with some other list. Update, right? Then here we are having that another array 7, 8, 9, right? So that is another. Now we'll see that one update. So we are having 7, 8, 9, right? So suppose you are having now that another set is there, right? So here we are having set 1 and set 2 is here. We are having a set 1, then update another set. Update with another set is also possible, right? So we can have now that one as here update with another set. Set is here we are having now 2, comma 10, comma 3. This is another set. So that one as it will take now, then it will take the record new elements only it will take, right? So 2 is having added. So here 2 is added, right? Then 3 already is there. Then we are having 10 also added. So we can have now that element, right? So if suppose we are popping now, what you are getting now? S1 dot pop. So 2 is popped out, right? So that we are having now. So popped out. So which element is popped out, then we can see, then we can use it now. So on the function the set, right? So here how many number of elements, right? So here we are having now that here we are having a set with that strings, right? So Monday to Sunday we are having now that list. Now we are having the length of that particular set. Here we are having 7 elements are there. Then we want to find out the maximum of 3 years. So here maximum of days is we are having now in the alphabetic. Wednesday is the topmost. So maximum of that day we can get it now, right? Then here we minimum and also we can have now minimum, right? So it's suppose we are having now the heterogeneous object where we can't get that max, right? So this is, you see this one. Here we are using max, but the object is heterogeneous. Then where we can't get that one, not supported between that string and instance. So the string object is there and instant object is there. Then we can't sort now, right? The object is all are string or all are integer. Then we can use the maximum and minimum function, right? Then if you are having all are number, we can use sum, right? Then here we are having all as the string, then sum is not possible. So it depends on the object within the set, then we can use the function. So here we are having the function any. The function return true even if one item in the set has Boolean value true. One item is true. One item true is positive value, right? So here we are having one item is 0. So only one item is there. The item value is 0. 0 is false, right? So here we are having item with the 0 and 1. Then it will give now. So here we are having now this string is, it will take now the true, right? So string is, it is taking now that one as we are having now the object. Now here we are having all are, the empty element is not there, all are, right? So here one element is 0, then it will give now that this is false, right? So here we are having all of the days, so all elements are true only. Now we want to here we are having a list, then we want to have the sorted, then we can call the function sorted with open bracket and set and have. So here the sorted is giving the list only, it's not a another set, right? So the output is we are having a list sorted. Now we are having that one, then we'll from that one we'll have that one. So this is the case. Now I am calling the sorted, right? So I am calling this is a list 3, list 4 equal to sorted, right? Then sorted of that is 1. So it will give now the sorted of set, and it will create a new list only. So L4 is as a list, right? So that is we are having now that a type of that object, then it will convert that one into a list, L4. So this is a list. That also we are having now that one. Then here we are having this is these are all the, so they may ask question about that what are the functions are available, right? So here we will see that one. So these are all the functions on set, right? So that one as they may ask question what are, list out any 7 function or any 4 functions, any 5 function, and describe about the functions, right? So you have to mention about the one example, and you have to functions on sets. Right. So here we are having the previous one we are having now. So how do you access the set, and how do you, so you are having now the title is there. I shared this one, the title is there. Then using the title we can go for the content, right? Here we are having methods, right? So here methods, function and methods, right? So here we are having that method. The functions is we have already seen that one. Now we are having some set of methods. So methods, what's the difference between methods and function is, here the method calling with that one set object only we can call that method, right? So that is, we are having the set object, this object dot with that, this is the function is called method, right? So function is here we are having len of s1. So yeah, we are passing the reference and we are getting now that one value. So len of that one, right? So this is function. Here what we are having now, the set is using and calling the method, right? So union with another set, set 2 and set 3, right? So here it will make that union, right? So here this is one set, this another set, this another set, then we are making that union, then this is having, right? So if you are having that repetition, so 3 3, so it will take 1. Then we are having 5 5, it will take 1 5, right? So that is union. So union is here we are having the one diagram, just we are having now that A union B. So this is A union B, right? Then what we are having now, the common elements, it will take only one. Then here we are having a set of element, here we are having a set of element. So here we are having now that corresponding one, right? So that one we are having now, right? Check. Okay. And you see that, then intersection, right? So intersection, A intersection B, A with B. In Tamil, we are telling now A with B, A intersection, union. This is the union. Okay, this is the intersection is here. This one is intersection. Okay, why they are having the diagram wrong way. This is union, correct? So this is we are having now intersection. The intersection is in that form, right? So in mathematical representation, this is the intersection. Okay, A intersection B, right? So that is the common element. We can see that one, right? So here we have set 2 and set 1. The common element is 3. So that is intersection. So here we are having now that set 2, set 1, and set 3. All cases we are seeing the intersection. So the for all set you should have a common element, but here there is no possibility. So it will show empty element. Right, now the difference A minus B, right? So here we are having that A we have to take, then whatever the element, the common element in B, you have to remove that one. So that is A, difference of that A. So that one is A set 1, difference set 2, right? So here that in the set 1 we are having 3, set 3 also we are having 3, right? So that one is 1 and 2 is differ from set 2. So it will show that one, the difference, right? Then we are having now the symmetric difference, right? So all items that are unique to each set. So here we are having now the symmetric difference, right? So that one is here we are having that the common element is removed, right? So the whatever the common element, it won't show that one. So here we are having here what is the unique, right? So 1 and 2 here, and 4 and 5 here. Here the commonality is 3 3. So that 3 3 is removed now. So that one is here we are having now. We are having now that one. Wait a minute. Wait only a fraction of second. Will come now. Hello. சொல்லுங்க. 3060 600 சரிங்க. அனுப்பிச்சு விடுங்க. சரி, ஓகே. Okay, sorry. Okay, we'll continue now. Is it audible now, Abhinav?
Yes, sir.
Okay. We are having now the difference. Then we are having now difference update, right? So method update set with the difference, right? So we are having now. This is actually we are having now what is that result? The result is going to be updated in set 2, right? So the set 1 is here. Now we are having the difference, then we are getting now, right? So that result is going to be updated in S1, set 1. So that is we are having set 1 and update that set 1. So what object or what reference is calling now, then the result is going to be altered in the set 1. That is we are having now difference update. The difference is it's showing that result, but here we are having the difference updated, right? So we can have one of the difference updated, symmetric difference updated, we can have one, right? So that is we are having that symmetric difference on both cases, and it will update on set 1. This also updated. then we want to have a copy, right? So here we are having that whether it is possible now the set 1 equal to set 2 is a copy. So here we are having it will take that element, right? So set 4 and set 1, right? So that is we are having now we are making a copy. So the difference between this copy and that one is, so it will take a new set of object and it will make it now, right? So that is here set 4 is a new case and we are making a copy of that set. So it will create a new set with the same data in that set 1. So that one is here 1 2 3. So that is we are having set 1 and set 4. We can see that content, right? So here we are having is disjoint. So here that there is no common element, so it will show now the both sets are disjoint, right? So now I want to have the two list, then two set, then whether the two set is don't have any common element, then we can call it as is disjoint. So then it will give now true. If it is not disjoint, then it will show now. So for the disjoint, then we should have only one set, not two set is not possible, right? As like that intersection, we are having two sets are available, but the disjoint we are having, right? So it's a subset of that one, right? So whether that 1 2 is a subset of already existing set, right? So that subset means these two elements should be there within that object, right? So that is subset. Is subset? Yes, it is true. So this is the subset function, right? It's a superset, right? So subset and superset, right? So that one is here we are having now is a this is a subset and we are having that element, but it's not possible, right? So one is a superset, right? So the is superset, yes. So this is a subset of the this object, right? So that one is superset. Whether this set is superset of that one. So this is here we are having this is a set, this is subset. So that one is you call it a superset. Superset, right? So we can have now. So we can have now operation on the set, right? So here we can have now in, right? So we want to find out whether that particular elements are available here, right? Then how do you get that iteration? So here we are having that iteration is possible now. Then why it's not showing now? Oh, for I in that one, we'll put now, no? That's right. Okay, we see that one. So we are having now S1 as, so here for I in S1, then print I, but we can't get now, right? Right, here you can see that one. So we are having now it's a list of elements. So we can see that one. The element is print now one by one. So this is possible. Iteration is possible. So we are having iterating the set, right? So we can use now the for loop. For I in is we are having that in operator. We can use that in operator. And then in is membership operator, right? In is, so many times they will ask now. So what are the membership operator? Then we are having now identity operator, right? Is not membership operator, right? Here we are having now the frozen set, right? So what do you mean by the frozen set? We'll see. So if you want to have that immutable set, right? So immutable set, then you have to use frozen set. Then we can't alter the set. So that is immutable. So we can have now set with immutable and immutable. So we want to have that immutable set, then we can have now frozen set. Right. Here, if you are having that Boolean variables, then we can assign that one as a true or false, right? So here we are having now that is Boolean type of variable is here. So we are having that variable, sorry, only variable, right? AD is equal to true. Then this is actually Boolean type. So true is in single quote. A equal to it in single quote true. Right now the type of that object A is Boolean is string, right? So here actually this is not possible now. A equal to capital letter. Okay. So here we are having now the type. Now you see this one here Boolean type, right? So single quote la pota, then this is actually string. So you should not put it in single quote, right? Just you have to give the capital letter T or U, true. Then here we are having now. So we can have now true or false only we are getting now, right? So A equal to or B equal to false, C equal to capital letter false. So then that object is Boolean. Plus Boolean. So in the single quote, if you are putting now, then this is the string type, right? So the type, the single quote. Single quote. So you should not use the single quote, just you have to type the capital letter with the D and true. So this is the Boolean type. The difference between, right? Then Boolean, here we are having now the Boolean function. So we can convert that that into Boolean function, right? So Boolean, whether this is non-zero element, right? So this is the non-zero element, then it will give now true. Here we are having there, this is none, empty, none. So none is going to have as a false. Boolean 0. Then here we are having now a fraction of the element, the 0 dot, the last with 1, right? So it's actually approaching 0, tends to 0, but we are having some value, significant value. So it will have that one as true. Boolean, then we are having now this is one empty, right? So that one as we are having that one string. So empty string is true. Boolean, here we are having now this empty string is actually one blank space, right? So then that one is here true, right? So that is, this is, there is no blank space, empty. So the difference between these two, right? So here I am putting now that one as here we are having now A equal to with that single quote, one space, single quote, right? So we are having one space is here, right? Now this is type is string. Type is string. You see this one, class string, right? Now A with single quote and single quote immediate, right? Then we are putting now that one, the type is typographical error. The type is wrong, in the wrong way if you are typing. That is called typographic error. Okay, this also we are having a string. So this is actually empty, nothing is there, right? But it's showing that empty, it's not showing that it's string. Why? We are showing now what's the difference between these two. Let's see. So that one is with the name, right? So Boolean with name Boolean, then we are having Boolean with that one, so it will make it as false. So we are having now the function with Boolean, right? So Boolean followed by, then we are having, giving that one, right? Directly we can't access that one, right? Boolean with empty. Then we are having the operation on the Boolean, right? So we can do now that arithmetic operation, true plus. So here we are having now as a Boolean operation, a true plus false. We are getting now the true. True plus true, we are getting now the true, right? So here we are having now the true plus true. You can add two more Boolean, right? So what you are getting now, that is 2. So false plus true 1. Subtracting and multiplication, false minus true. So we are having this is a minus 1. So we can have the division, false by true. So that is, we are having false is 0 by true 1. So we are getting now the 0, right? So true divided by false is not possible, right? Divided by 0 error. Can you see that one? So false is 0. 0 divided by 1, we are getting now the result 0. Here we are having true 1 divided by 0. So divided by 0 error will come. Right? So that one is divided by 0 error. Division by 0 error is coming. Then we can have now the modulo, and then we are having now the star. This is actually almost we are not using now, right? So we are having this true plus true. We are getting now the true. Then here multiplied with false, that is 0. Then we are having this is the total false. Then we are having this is 1 true. So false plus true. Then we are getting now true. This is, we are having now the Boolean operation. Now false less than true, false is 0, less than 1. So this is false. So we take that one as element value, right? False is 0, then true, this condition. So false is less than or equal to true, yes, it is true. then we can have now the bitwise operation we can do, right? So here we are having that value with the bitwise operation, right? So the 2 is actually we are having 1 0, the 5 is 1 0 1, right? So that is we are getting now that all are R operation. So we are getting now 7, right? So that one is 2 power 0 1 2 4 4 to 1. So 4 plus 1 plus 2, that is 7. We are getting now that 7 as element, right? So bitwise R operation. If we are having that value, then we can have now AND operation, right? So here we are having now AND operation. True and true is true. True and false is that false. False and true is false, right? So that is we can have now that Boolean bitwise OR operation. So we are having OR operation. We can bitwise exclusive OR operation, right? So that is actually we are having now that both are different. Then we are getting now the true, right? Both are same, getting now that false. Right? So here false exclusive OR operation true, or otherwise true exclusive OR operation false, it is giving the result true. Right? So that is we are having now the exclusive OR operation as cap symbol. This cap symbol is exclusive OR operation. So you have to take now that this exclusive OR operation, right? So false and false we are getting now, right? True and true we are getting true exclusive or true false. So different input we are getting now the false. Then finally one's complement, true is inverted, then we are getting now the false, right? False is inverted, we are getting now true. Then we can do the left shift, right shift, right? So the true we are having that left shift, right? True is 1, then we are doing the left shift 2 times. So 2 times left shift means we are multiplying with 4, right? So that is 2 power 2. So 2 power 2 is 4. So we are getting now the result is 1 into 4. So that is we are having true is 1. We are shifted 2 times, 1 0 0. So we are shifting now, right? So that is we are getting now that value is 4. So shifted we are having. Then whether we are having that the identity, so false is false, right? So that is we are having one object, whether the object is false, right? So here we are having now, in that case we see that one. So we are having that one Boolean as here C equal to, we are having now that false. Now we are checking now whether false is C, right? So it is true, right? True is C. No, true is not there in that one, right? So that is we are having now true is C. It is false, right? So that one is what you are having now. So is a identity operator, right? Is an identity operator. We are having this one as identity operator is. So you have identity operator is the membership operator is in, right? So is and is not. Yes and is not, is this we are having. Is not false is not true, yes. That is one. False is not true, yes. Then we are having logical AND operation. Logical AND operation we can have, OR operation also we can have. Okay, dear students, if you are having any doubts, you can ask now. Dear students, if you are having doubts, any you ask now. Otherwise, then we can put that we can type in the chat box as okay. Then we can leave it, right? If you are having doubt, you can ask now. I will wait until the last students is going out, right? Then if you are having doubt, we can ask now. Right? In the chat box, you type that yes, yes, or okay, okay, sir, yes. Yes, is enough. Okay. Sangari, okay. Then Mohan Kumar, okay. Then Siva Darshini, Abhinav, Divya Darshini, Divya, Harskita. Okay. No doubts. Skit. Darshini J, okay. Sapeta, okay. Satya, Shalini, Vinodini, okay. Sabrinathan, Udesri, okay. Gautam Sundarraj, okay. Jones, okay. Ritish, hi Ritish, okay. Narkesh, Barsha, Selvam, okay. If you are having doubt, you can ask, otherwise you can leave now, right?